it is time for the 18th and the final regular season Harvey Hot Hand I'll be doing for this regular season. I don't know if I mean, it makes no sense to do one for the playoffs because there's 5 teams and they'll be like, that's basically doing what 5/7 of the playoffs anyway. So I'm not even going to worry. We're just going to do our picks for the playoffs.
You're going to come back with your how you wound up the year after week 18.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now I'm 54.2%.
Okay.
I'm slightly below Colin Coward, who has his blazing 5, but I'm feeling really good about this week. So let's get right into it with the first Harvey Hot Hand pick: Buccaneers +4 at Atlanta. I think the Bucs will come out here, and I think they will play their starters. It could be for a drive, it could be for a half, it could be for a quarter. I don't care. I think what's going to happen is I think the Bucs will start off on that 2-minute drill, get something going, score points easily in the very beginning of the game, get it to a point where they're comfortable enough, and Tom Brady's comfortable enough if he does come out to come out of the game. He goes out, they're up by 10, 14 points. He comes out, the defense does the rest. The Bucs win 24-20 and cover the +4 spread.
Would it be better for Atlanta to lose anyway for
that pick? Yeah, for that pick. The next one, Rams +6 against Seattle. For a large part because I do love the story of the Seahawks losing and then the Lions and the Packers. It'd be a great conversation on Tuesday for when we do our show. But I honestly think the Rams could win this game, regardless if it's a storyline or not. I do, because I think the Rams recently, their defense has been pretty good. I mean, they stopped, it's not saying much they stopped the Broncos, but you put up 51 points against what Pro Football Focus at the time rated the #1 passing defense in the Denver Broncos with Patrick Surtain and the rest of that defense. I mean, it's impressive nonetheless. I do think the Seahawks have some potholes here. Kenneth Walker's banged up, and we saw that when Kenneth Walker was banged up, it's all to Geno Smith, and he hasn't been able to deliver. So I think if Kenneth Walker can't go, or he's banged up that he's not 100% ready to go, the Rams can slow him down to a point that Baker Mayfield can maybe get something going. Because right now the Seahawks defense isn't that great in the passing game. So I'm going to take the Rams to win and cover. Upset alert, +6. Rams win 27-24. Next one. Lions, Packers. I'll pick the Packers -4.5. I think the way the Packers defense has been going right now, I mean, there's a couple reasons why. The first one is I get sort of my pregame pick or preseason pick right when I said you could argue the Lions winning 4 games or 8 games, and I said it's more like 8 games than 4 games. It would turn out to be right if they lose this game, they go 8-9. However, the Lions on the road do not play very well, which is not. It's a little surprising, honestly. At home, they're tremendous. The Lions defense is ranked 32nd in the league. This Packers team right now it's starting to get going. And with the way the 1-2 punch has been going, they found something that is successful, and that's running the ball more than you throw the football. Aaron Rodgers now has become a distributor, and that's where they found their last 4 games they've won. That's where they found their success. So I think they run the ball, they slow down the clock. I still think this may be a shootout. I think you consider that partially a shootout. So I would take the Packers to win, cover the -4.5 point spread, win 31-24. Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. I will take the L on my standings where I said Aaron Rodgers misses. I will take the L on that, but I will say the Packers win and make it into the playoffs for the sake of my final regular season Harvey Hot Hand. The next one, Steelers -2.5 points. They barely eke out this point spread win against the Browns. Jadeveon Clowney's down. I think the Browns they don't really have much to play for. The Steelers are trying to actually get into the playoffs. So I think the Steelers are going to be playing for something here, and I think
the Browns are happy they made the deal for Deshaun Watson.
I don't think the NFL is happy that they made the deal for Deshaun Watson.
No, but he hasn't played very well.
Recently, the last game he played pretty well. 3 touchdowns, no picks, high passer rating, but when it comes to this pick, I think the Steelers have a lot to play for. I mean, we're taking a look at here. The Steelers, they're a little bit banged up. Najee Harris has been playing well. Kenny Pickett had that tremendous comeback against the Ravens. So I will take the Steelers to win here. Barely cover. We cover the exact point spread, -2.5. They need to win by 3 or more. I'll take the Steelers to cover here and win 23-20, cover the -2.5 point spread. And the final one, the final Harvey Hot Hand pick for the 2022-2023 season, it is the Bills and Patriots. We're back with the Bill. We're back with another Patriots Harvey hot hand. And I think most of the time in this year, I've actually the Patriots have been on the losing end of my Harvey hot hand. But I've been saying this. The Bills are playing with a passion. Damar Hamlin, he recovered miraculously, and that's a big thank you to all the medical team for the Bills on the field. CPR was given, brought his heart back into rhythm. There was a report coming out that he lost his pulse again when he was surrounded by doctors. He comes back. He gets put on a breathing tube. His vitals are slowly going back to normal. He gets taken off the breathing tube. He writes to the doctors, "Did we win who won the game?" Which is tremendous. He gets off the breathing tube, FaceTimes his team. The team is motivated. The Bills are going to be extremely motivated to win for Damar Hamlin. I don't think the Patriots, even if Damar Hamlin never went down, I still think the Bills are not being. The Patriots can't stop the Bills. It's simple as that. It took them 10 quarters to make the Bills punt once, which that is completely absurd. You have an NFL record, 7 straight drives of a score in a playoff game. They lost 45-17. It was bad. I think the Bills here, they're going to play probably keep away, even though they don't need to. The Bills win here. I'd be surprised if the Patriots honestly put up 20, but the Bills do win here 30-20. They beat the Patriots and cover the -7.5 point spread. That wraps it up for another Harvey hot hand and the last one of the season. I'm hoping I get. I'm hoping I go 5 for 5 here, but we will see.